Picture this. It's 7:30 a.m. on a rainy Tuesday morning in Manhattan, and Sarah Chan is already on her third cup of coffee. As a senior marketing director at a Fortune 500 company, she's been grinding for 15 years, climbing the corporate ladder with relentless determination. Her calendar is packed from dawn to dusk, her phone buzzes with urgent emails every few minutes, and her vision board is covered with ambitious goals. Corner office, six-figure bonus, recognition as Marketing Executive of the Year. Yet despite all her hustling, networking, and strategic maneuvering, that promotion keeps slipping through her fingers like sand. Sound familiar? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. Millions of Americans over 35 find themselves trapped in this exhausting cycle of chasing dreams that seem to retreat the moment they get close. We've been conditioned to believe that success requires relentless pursuit, unwavering focus, and the ability to outwork everyone around us. But what if I told you that this approach might actually be sabotaging your success? Welcome to the Stoic Secret, where ancient wisdom meets modern manifestation. Today, we're diving into a revolutionary concept that could completely transform your approach to achieving your dreams. We're exploring the paradoxical art of detachment, a principle championed by philosophical giants like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca over 2,000 years ago. Here's the counterintuitive truth. Sometimes the key to attracting what we desire lies not in chasing harder, but in releasing our grip entirely. The ancient Stoics understood something profound about human nature and the universe that our modern hustle culture has forgotten. They knew that true power lies not in control, but in alignment with the natural flow of life. Throughout today's episode, you'll discover 8 transformative lessons that will revolutionize your relationship with your goals and dreams. We'll explore why chasing your desires might be pushing them away, how to balance effort with surrender, and the surprising science behind why feeling like you already have what you want is more powerful than any action plan. You'll learn to transform obstacles into opportunities, understand the deeper source of your desires, and harness the creative power of your imagination. Most importantly, you'll discover how to find peace in the present moment while trusting that the universe is conspiring in your favor. By the end of our time together, you'll have a complete toolkit for what I call effortless manifestation. Achieving your dreams not through force, but through alignment, wisdom, and trust. So whether you're seeking career advancement, meaningful relationships, financial abundance, or simply a deeper sense of fulfillment, prepare to challenge everything you thought you knew about success. Let's begin this journey together and unlock the Stoic secrets that could change your life forever. The butterfly effect: why chasing pushes dreams away. Meet David Rodriguez, a 42-year-old entrepreneur in Chicago who learned one of life's most profound lessons in the most unexpected way. 3 years ago, David was the epitome of the American dream chaser. He'd wake up at 5 a.m., check his phone before his feet hit the floor, and spend every waking moment strategizing, networking, and pushing his tech startup toward the next funding round. His vision was crystal clear. He wanted to build a company that would revolutionize small business logistics, secure series of funding, and establish himself as a major player in Chicago's tech scene. But the harder David pushed, the more elusive his goals became. Potential investors would seem interested during initial meetings only to go silent afterward. Promising partnerships would fall through at the last minute. His team, sensing his desperation and anxiety, began to lose confidence in his leadership. David was caught in what felt like quicksand. The more he struggled, the deeper he sank. The turning point came during a family barbecue when David watched his 5-year-old niece, Sophia, trying to catch a butterfly in his sister's garden. Sophia ran frantically around the yard, net in hand, chasing the beautiful orange and black monarch with single-minded determination. The butterfly, sensing her urgent pursuit, fluttered higher and faster, always staying just out of reach. After 20 minutes of exhausting chase, Sophia collapsed on the grass in frustration, her little chest heaving with exhaustion. But then something magical happened. As Sophia sat quietly, catching her breath and simply watching the world around her, the butterfly she'd been chasing began to circle back. Slowly, gracefully, it descended and landed gently on her shoulder, its delicate wings catching the afternoon sunlight. Sophia's eyes widened with wonder, and in that moment, David witnessed a profound truth that would change his entire approach to business and life. This beautiful scene perfectly illustrates what the ancient Stoics understood about the nature of desire and achievement. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor who ruled Rome at its peak, wrote extensively about the paradox of pursuit. He observed that our desperate grasping often creates the very resistance that prevents us from receiving what we seek. When we chase our goals with frantic energy, driven by fear of failure or scarcity mindset, we emit a vibration of lack that actually repels our desires. The Stoics weren't advocating for passivity or giving up on our dreams. This is a crucial distinction that many people misunderstand about detachment. Detachment doesn't mean becoming apathetic or lazy. It means transforming our approach from one of forceful pursuit to one of aligned action and trust. It's about understanding that true power lies not in control, but in alignment with the natural flow of life. Think about water flowing down a mountain. It doesn't force its way through rocks, it finds the path of least resistance, flowing around obstacles with grace and persistence. Eventually, that gentle, consistent flow can carve the Grand Canyon. This is the power of aligned action, persistent, purposeful movement that works with natural forces rather than against them. David began applying this principle to his business. Instead of desperately pitching to every potential investor, he focused on building genuine relationships and creating real value for his customers. Rather than forcing partnerships, he allowed natural collaborations to emerge from shared vision and mutual benefit. He shifted from a mindset of scarcity and competition to one of abundance and cooperation. The results were remarkable. Within 6 months, David secured not just 1 but 3 investment offers, chose the partner who aligned best with his values, and built a team of passionate professionals who believed in his mission. His company didn't just survive, it thrived, becoming one of Chicago's fastest-growing logistics platforms. The butterfly principle teaches us that when we stop chasing and start attracting, we create space for our desires to manifest naturally. This doesn't mean we become passive, it means we become strategic, patient, and aligned with the deeper currents of success that flow through the universe. As we reflect on the butterfly effect, how chasing our dreams can sometimes push them further away, we find ourselves at a critical juncture. The tension between effort and attachment is a familiar struggle for many. We often grapple with the desire to control outcomes, believing that relentless pursuit is the only path to success. Yet, as we learn from David's story, true empowerment lies not in forceful chasing but in cultivating a mindset of detachment. This brings us to an essential Stoic principle, the balance of doing your best while letting go of the need to control the outcome. In this lesson, we will explore how to embody this balance in our daily lives. By embracing the Stoic art of letting go, we can free ourselves from anxiety and create space for our desires to unfold naturally. Let's dive into this transformative lesson and discover how we can apply the Stoic balancing act to our own aspirations. Lesson 1. Do your best, then let go, the Stoic balancing act. Imagine you're sitting in a bustling cafe in downtown San Francisco, sipping your favorite latte while reviewing your meticulously crafted resume. You're excited about the upcoming job interview for a position that seems like a perfect fit, both in terms of your skills and your passion. As you prepare, you can't help but feel the pressure mounting. Questions race through your mind. What if they don't like me? What if I mess up? What if I don't get the job? This scenario is all too familiar for many of us. We invest immense energy and effort into achieving our goals, whether it's a job interview, launching a new project, or even building relationships. Yet, the pressure to succeed can often lead to anxiety and stress. Here's where the Stoic principle of doing your best and then letting go comes into play, providing a powerful framework for navigating these challenges. At the heart of Stoicism is the understanding that while we can control our actions, we cannot control the outcomes. This essential distinction is what separates Stoic philosophy from conventional thinking. Stoics believe that true wisdom lies in focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, intentions, and actions, while accepting that external factors are beyond our influence. Think of the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who taught that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This principle applies not only to our interactions with others but also to our actions. In the context of preparing for a job interview, it means putting in the effort, researching the company, practicing potential questions, and refining your resume, while also being open and receptive to the universe's signals and outcomes. Let's revisit the job interview scenario. After polishing your resume and practicing your responses, you step into the interview room, heart pounding, palms sweaty. You want to perform well, you want to impress. But rather than becoming consumed by the fear of not getting the job, a Stoic approach encourages you to focus on doing your best. You prepare thoroughly, but you also recognize that once you're in that interview chair, the outcome is beyond your control. This is where the magic of detachment comes in. Detachment is not about giving up, it's about transforming your mindset from one of anxious attachment to one of graceful acceptance. You strive for excellence in the interview, but you also accept that whatever happens next is part of a larger design, one that you may not fully understand yet. In doing so, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. When you detach from the outcome, you reduce the pressure on yourself, allowing your true abilities to shine through. You become more present, more confident, and more capable of responding to the interviewer's questions authentically rather than from a place of anxiety. This shift in mindset can be transformative, not only in interviews but in all areas of life where outcomes feel uncertain. Consider Michael Singer, a modern spiritual teacher who emphasizes the importance of surrendering to life's flow. He famously said, "The moment you stop trying to control everything, you can finally appreciate everything." This statement encapsulates the essence of the Stoic art of letting go. Once you release the need to control the outcome, you can embrace the journey and enjoy the process. Now, let's look at some practical steps for applying the Stoic principle in your life, particularly when facing challenges or pursuing your aspirations. Focus on the process. Instead of obsessively fixating on the end goal, concentrate on the steps you're taking to get there. For example, if you're preparing for an interview, focus on your preparation, researching the company, practicing your answers, and crafting thoughtful questions for the interviewer. By immersing yourself in the process, you shift your attention away from the anxiety of the outcome. Practice acceptance. Accept that you cannot control everything. Some factors, like the preferences of the hiring manager or the competition you face, are simply beyond your power. Embracing this truth liberates you from unnecessary stress and allows you to focus on what you can influence. Trust the universe. Cultivate faith that things will work out in the best possible way, even if it's not the outcome you initially envisioned. By trusting the universe, you align yourself with a deeper sense of peace and reassurance that whatever happens is meant to be. Cultivate gratitude, appreciate the present moment and all the blessings in your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, helping you create a positive mindset. This mindset is essential for attracting abundance and success. Surrender to the flow, let go of your need to control the situation and allow life to unfold naturally. Trust that you are being guided toward your highest good and embrace the journey rather than fixating on the destination. By applying these principles, you can build your detachment muscle, allowing you to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. Remember, detachment doesn't mean being passive or apathetic. It means taking action with intention while recognizing that the universe has its own wisdom and timing. As you continue to strive for excellence in your endeavors, remember the balance of effort and acceptance. Do your best and then let go. This stoic balancing act will empower you to create a fulfilling and effortless life, where you can attract opportunities and manifest your dreams without the shackles of anxiety and fear. So the next time you find yourself preparing for a job interview or pursuing a goal, channel your inner stoic. Embrace the process, trust in the journey, and let go of the need for control. You might just find that your desires unfold in the most magical and unexpected ways. Lesson 2. Become what you believe, the Stoic Law of Attraction. Picture this. It's a bright sunny morning in Los Angeles and Lisa, a 38-year-old graphic designer, is sitting in her cozy home office. After years of hard work, she feels a deep yearning for more than just a steady paycheck. She dreams of launching her own design studio where she can express her creativity freely and work with clients who resonate with her vision. Yet, despite her passion and talent, Lisa finds herself feeling stuck, unsure of how to make her dreams a reality. In a world that often emphasizes the need to hustle and strive, it's easy to overlook a powerful yet subtle truth. The energy we radiate can significantly influence our ability to attract the experiences we desire. This is where the Stoic Law of Attraction intersects with modern understanding, revealing that our thoughts and feelings are not merely internal experiences, they are energetic vibrations that interact with the universe around us. The Stoics taught that the universe operates according to a rational and orderly flow. When we align our thoughts and emotions with this flow, we can cultivate harmony and fulfillment in our lives. But how do we do this? It begins with understanding that attraction is not simply about wishful thinking, it's about embodying the feelings and qualities we desire to attract. Let's return to Lisa's story. Instead of fixating solely on the tangible aspects of launching her design studio, like finding clients or securing funding, Lisa decides to tap into the emotional core of her desires. She closes her eyes and visualizes what it would feel like to run her own studio, the thrill of creative freedom, the joy of collaborating with inspiring clients, and the satisfaction of watching her ideas come to life. This is the essence of the Stoic Law of Attraction, aligning your energy with your desires. When Lisa embodies the emotions associated with her dream, she radiates that energy into the universe. In doing so, she prepares herself to attract opportunities that resonate with her vision. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." By cultivating a positive emotional state and aligning herself with her aspirations, Lisa is not leaving her success to chance. She is actively preparing herself to seize the opportunities that come her way. Now, let's explore how this principle applies to attracting different aspects of life, from career advancements to meaningful relationships. The law of attraction encourages us to focus on how we feel about our desires rather than merely the actions we take to achieve them. For instance, if you seek a fulfilling relationship, don't just concentrate on dating apps and social events. Instead, embody the feelings of love, connection, and companionship. Visualize the warmth of a loving partner, the joy of shared experiences, and the emotional support you desire. As you cultivate these feelings within yourself, you become a magnet for similar energies, drawing in people who resonate with your emotional state. Science supports the Stoic principle as well. Quantum physics suggests that everything in the universe is composed of energy vibrating at different frequencies. Our thoughts and emotions also have frequencies, and when we focus on positive emotions, we raise our vibration, attracting experiences that match that frequency. This alignment with our desires is not just philosophical, it's rooted in the very fabric of the universe. To put this into practice, here are some actionable steps you can take to harness the Stoic law of attraction in your life. Clarity of desire. Get clear about what you truly want. Take time to reflect on your goals, whether they pertain to your career, relationships, or personal growth. What kind of job do you envision? What qualities do you seek in a partner? What type of life do you want to create? Clarity is the first step in aligning your energy with your desires. Visualization. Create a vivid mental image of your desired reality. Set aside a few minutes each day to visualize yourself living that life, feeling the emotions associated with your success. Imagine the excitement and satisfaction of achieving your goals and let those feelings radiate from you. The more detailed and emotional your visualization, the stronger the energetic signal you send to the universe. Affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your belief in your ability to attract what you want. Write down affirmations that resonate with your desires, such as "I am worthy of love and success," or "I attract opportunities that align with my goals." Repeat these affirmations daily with conviction, embedding them into your subconscious. Gratitude practice. Cultivate gratitude for the blessings you already have in your life. This practice shifts your focus away from lack and towards abundance, creating a positive mindset that attracts even more good things. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you're thankful for, no matter how small. Inspired action. While aligning your energy is crucial, it's also important to take inspired action toward your goals. Show the universe that you're serious about your desires by actively pursuing opportunities that align with your vision. Whether it's attending networking events, taking a class, or reaching out to potential collaborators, be proactive in your journey. Release control. Let go of attachment to specific outcomes and timelines. Trust that the universe will deliver your desires in the most perfect way and timing. This doesn't mean being passive, it means remaining open to the possibilities that may come your way, even if they differ from your initial expectations. Embrace the journey, enjoy the process of manifestation. Celebrate small wins along the way and learn from setbacks. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and remember that the journey itself is as valuable as the destination. By embodying these practices, you can harness the Stoic law of attraction to manifest your desires effortlessly. Remember, attracting what you want is not about manipulating the universe or tricking it into giving you what you desire. It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of abundance and allowing your dreams to manifest in their own time. As Lisa continued to visualize her design studio and embody the feelings of success, she began to notice changes in her life. She met a fellow designer at a local art show who shared her vision, and together they collaborated on a project that caught the attention of a prominent client. Gradually, the pieces of her dream began to fall into place, reminding her that the universe indeed works in mysterious ways when we align our energy with our true desires. In conclusion, the Stoic law of attraction teaches us that our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shape our experiences. By cultivating a positive emotional state and aligning our energy with our aspirations, we can attract the opportunities and relationships that resonate with our true selves. So, as you move forward in your journey, embrace the power of attraction and trust in the universe's plan for you. Lesson 3: Obstacles as Stepping Stones, the Stoic Path of Upliftment. Imagine this scene. It's a crisp autumn afternoon in New York City and you're walking through Central Park, the leaves crunching under your feet. You've just received some disappointing news. Your promotion has been put on hold due to budget cuts at your company. As you stroll, you feel a familiar sense of frustration and disappointment creeping in, accompanied by thoughts of self-doubt. Am I not good enough? Will I ever get the recognition I deserve? In moments like these, it's easy to feel defeated and overwhelmed by the obstacles life throws our way. We may find ourselves questioning our worth and fearing that the universe is working against us. However, the Stoics invite us to shift our perspective, teaching us that every challenge we encounter is an opportunity for growth and transformation. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the concept of amor fati, which translates to love your fate. This powerful idea encourages us to embrace every experience, both good and bad, as part of a larger journey. Instead of resisting challenges or viewing them as setbacks, we can learn to see them as stepping stones that propel us forward. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound statement highlights that obstacles can serve as catalysts for our growth. When we embrace the challenges life presents, we can transform adversity into an opportunity for learning, resilience, and self-discovery. Let's return to your experience in Central Park. Instead of dwelling on the disappointment of the promotion being delayed, you decide to reframe this setback as a chance to explore new possibilities. Perhaps it's an opportunity to develop new skills, take on different responsibilities, or even pursue a passion project that you've previously set aside. By shifting your perspective, you open yourself up to a world of potential that you may not have considered before. The power of upliftment lies in our ability to choose how we respond to life's challenges. It's about cultivating a mindset that sees obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. This transformation is not just philosophical, it's also supported by modern science. Research in positive psychology reveals that maintaining a positive outlook and focusing on solutions rather than problems can dramatically impact our well-being and resilience. When we train our minds to view challenges as opportunities, we enhance our ability to cope with stress and adversity. This aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of resilience, which emphasizes the importance of adapting to circumstances rather than being defeated by them. To embody the Stoic path of upliftment, consider the following actionable steps that will help you reframe challenges and cultivate a more empowering mindset. Reframe challenges. When faced with an obstacle, take a moment to reflect on how it might serve you. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can this challenge help me grow? By reframing your perspective, you can shift from a mindset of defeat to one of empowerment. Practice gratitude. Focus on the positive aspects of your life, even during tough times. Gratitude is a powerful tool that can help you maintain a positive outlook. Each day, take time to reflect on the things you appreciate, whether they are big or small. This practice can help you cultivate a sense of abundance, even when faced with challenges. Trust the universe. Embrace the belief that everything happens for a reason. Even if you don't understand why something is occurring in the moment, trust that there is a larger plan at work. This faith can provide comfort and strength during difficult times, allowing you to navigate challenges with grace. Embrace change. Be open to new experiences and opportunities that come your way. Change can be intimidating, but it often leads to personal growth and new adventures. Instead of resisting change, welcome it as a catalyst for transformation. Cultivate resilience. Develop your ability to bounce back from setbacks. This involves acknowledging your feelings of disappointment or frustration, but not allowing them to define you. Instead, focus on what you can do next and how you can move forward. Resilience is a skill that can be nurtured over time. Connect with your purpose. Align your actions with your values and passions. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you can navigate challenges with a stronger foundation. Reflect on what truly matters to you and ensure your actions align with those values. Seek support. Don't hesitate to lean on your support network during tough times. Whether it's friends, family, or mentors, surrounding yourself with positive influences can uplift your spirits and provide valuable perspectives. As you implement these practices, you'll find that challenges become less daunting and more manageable. You'll begin to see that obstacles, rather than holding you back, can actually propel you forward on your journey. Consider the story of Ryan Holiday, a modern-day Stoic author who embodies the principles of upliftment. He faced numerous obstacles in his career, including rejections and setbacks. Instead of allowing these experiences to discourage him, he used them as opportunities to refine his craft, learn from his mistakes, and ultimately become a successful writer and speaker. Ryan's journey exemplifies the Stoic belief that what stands in our way can indeed become the way. As you move through life, remember that each challenge you encounter carries the seeds of your own transformation. Embrace the Stoic path of upliftment and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Every obstacle is an opportunity for growth, and every setback can lead to unexpected breakthroughs. In conclusion, the Stoic philosophy teaches us that we can choose how we respond to life's challenges. By reframing obstacles as opportunities for growth and cultivating a mindset of upliftment, we can navigate life's ups and downs with resilience and grace. So, the next time you face a setback, remember to love your fate and trust that you are being guided toward your highest good. Lesson 4. Know your why, understanding the source of desires. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself where your desires truly originate? Picture this: it's a rainy evening in Seattle and you're curled up on your couch scrolling through social media. As you look at pictures of your friends' luxurious vacations, new cars, and perfect homes, you feel a pang of longing. Why don't I have those things? You wonder, feeling a mix of envy and dissatisfaction. This feeling is all too common in our fast-paced, consumer-driven society where external influences can shape our desires and ambitions. But as we delve into Stoic philosophy, we'll explore a deeper understanding of our desires, asking the essential question, are they fleeting whims, or do they hold deeper meanings that guide us toward a more fulfilling life? The Stoics believed that desires are natural impulses that can either lead us astray or guide us toward virtue. They didn't view desires as inherently good or bad. Rather, they recognized that our relationship with our desires is what ultimately matters. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, famously stated, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." This observation highlights a critical distinction. Unexamined desires can lead to suffering, while mindful desires can motivate us toward personal growth and virtue. Let's take a moment to reflect on your own desires. Are they informed by your true values, or are they shaped by societal expectations and external pressures? The first step in navigating your inner world is to engage in self-reflection. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? What motivates me? What makes me feel alive? By examining the roots of your desires, you can begin to discern which ones are aligned with your authentic self and which ones may be distractions or illusions. The Stoics also acknowledged the nature versus nurture debate in understanding desire. Are our desires hardwired into our DNA, shaped by our upbringing, or influenced by societal conditioning? This question has puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. Some argue that our desires are primarily biological, driven by fundamental needs for survival, reproduction, and pleasure. Others believe that our desires are shaped by the culture and environment in which we live. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, introduced the concept of the collective unconscious, an idea that suggests our desires may also be influenced by shared archetypes and symbols that resonate at a deeper level. This perspective encourages us to consider that our desires may not solely arise from individual experiences but may also connect us to a broader human experience. When exploring the origins of your desires, it's essential to approach them with curiosity and discernment. Reflect on your aspirations, whether they relate to career goals, personal relationships, financial security, or even spiritual enlightenment. Ask yourself, are these desires aligned with my values? Will they bring me lasting happiness, or are they merely fleeting whims that society has instilled within me? For example, let's say you desire a high-paying job in a prestigious corporation. While financial stability is undoubtedly important, it's worth examining whether this aspiration aligns with your deeper values. Do you crave the job for the sake of status, or do you genuinely want to make a meaningful impact in your field? Understanding the underlying motivations behind your desires can help you make more conscious choices about which ones to pursue and which to let go. The Stoics emphasized the importance of aligning desires with virtue. This means choosing desires that resonate with reason, nature, and the greater good. Instead of suppressing your desires or denying your human nature, consider how to channel them in a way that leads to personal growth and meaningful relationships. To navigate this complex landscape of your desires, here are some actionable steps you can take. Self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your desires. What do you truly want in life? What motivates you? What brings you joy? Journaling can be an effective way to explore these questions and gain clarity on your inner yearnings. Examine your values. Identify the principles that are most important to you. What kind of person do you want to be? Align your desires with your core values to ensure that your pursuits are meaningful and fulfilling. Challenge your assumptions. Question whether your desires are based on realistic expectations or societal conditioning. Are you pursuing certain goals because they genuinely resonate with you, or are they influenced by external pressures? Challenging these assumptions can help you discern which desires are truly yours. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to the thoughts and emotions that arise when you experience desire. Are they helpful or harmful? Mindfulness can help you observe your desires without judgment, allowing you to gain insight into their origins. Seek wisdom. Learn from the Stoics and other great thinkers about the nature of desire and how to navigate it wisely. Reading philosophical texts or engaging in discussions about Stoicism can deepen your understanding of your own desires. Let's return to our earlier example of you scrolling through social media. Instead of allowing envy to cloud your perspective, take a moment to reflect on why those images evoke such strong feelings. Are you longing for material possessions, or is it the sense of adventure, connection, or fulfillment that those experiences represent? By re-examining your desires through this lens, you can gain clarity on what truly matters to you. In conclusion, the Stoic exploration of desires invites us to engage in a process of self-discovery. By understanding the origins of our desires and aligning them with virtue, we can create a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful. Remember that desires are not your masters, they are your guides. By understanding their origins and channeling them toward personal growth, you can navigate your inner landscape with intention and purpose. As you continue on your journey, reflect on your desires with curiosity and discernment. Embrace the Stoic wisdom that encourages you to align your aspirations with your true values and watch as you create a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. Lesson 5. The power of mental rehearsal. Living within your imagination. Imagine yourself in a sunlit cafe in Austin, Texas, where the air is filled with the rich aroma of coffee and the sound of laughter. You're sitting at a table, flipping through a notebook filled with sketches for your upcoming presentation. You've worked hard to create a vision for a community art project that you believe can make a real difference in your neighborhood. But despite your preparation, a nagging doubt creeps in. What if I mess up? What if my ideas don't resonate with the audience? In moments like this, many of us experience anxiety about the future. We worry about the what-ifs, allowing fear to overshadow our passion and creativity. However, the Stoics offer us a powerful tool to combat these fears: the art of mental rehearsal. By harnessing the power of imagination, we can transform our fears into confidence and clarity, allowing us to manifest our desires more effectively. The Stoics understood that our perception of reality shapes our experiences. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, once wrote, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This means that we have the power to choose how we interpret events and circumstances. Our imagination plays a crucial role in this process, allowing us to visualize our desired outcomes and align our energy with those outcomes. Mental rehearsal is a technique that involves vividly imagining a future scenario, engaging all your senses to create a detailed mental picture. This practice is not just wishful thinking. It's a way to program your subconscious mind for success. Research in neuroscience supports this concept, revealing that our brains process imagined experiences similarly to actual experiences. When we visualize our goals, we stimulate the same neural pathways that would be activated if we were to achieve those goals in real life. Let's return to our cafe scene. As you sit there, you close your eyes and take a deep breath. You begin to mentally rehearse your presentation. Picture yourself standing confidently in front of the audience, feeling the warmth of the spotlight. Imagine the smiles on their faces as you share your ideas and the excitement in the room as they resonate with your vision. You can hear the applause and feel the sense of accomplishment wash over you. By engaging in this mental rehearsal, you're not only preparing yourself for success, but also reducing anxiety and building confidence. You're programming your mind to expect a positive outcome, which can significantly influence your actual performance. In doing so, you align your thoughts and emotions with your desired reality, creating a powerful resonance that attracts the experiences you want to manifest. To effectively harness the power of mental rehearsal, consider these actionable steps. Set aside time for visualization. Dedicate a few minutes each day to visualize your desired outcomes. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and create a vivid mental image of your goals. Whether it's a successful presentation, a fulfilling relationship, or a personal achievement, immerse yourself in the details and emotions associated with that experience. Make it vivid and detailed. Engage all your senses in the visualization process. What do you see, hear, and feel in that moment? The more detailed your mental rehearsal, the more impactful it will be. Picture the colors, the sounds, and the sensations that accompany your success. Create a vision board. Collect images, quotes, and objects that represent your goals and dreams. This visual reminder serves as a daily inspiration and reinforces the mental images you are creating. Place it somewhere you can see it regularly to keep your desires at the forefront of your mind. Write a script for your life. Describe your ideal day, week, or year in detail. This exercise helps solidify your vision and makes it more tangible. Be specific about what you want to achieve and how you want to feel in those moments. Use positive affirmations. Reinforce your belief in your abilities by using positive affirmations. Write down statements that resonate with your goals, such as, "I am capable of achieving my dreams," or "I attract success effortlessly." Repeat these affirmations daily to embed them in your subconscious mind. Act as if. Begin to embody the energy of your desires by acting as if they have already manifested. This practice helps you align your thoughts and behaviors with your goals, making it easier to attract the experiences you seek. For instance, if you want to be a successful public speaker, practice speaking confidently, even in small settings. Reflect on your progress. After visualizing your goals, take time to reflect on your progress. Celebrate the small wins along the way and acknowledge the steps you've taken toward your desires. This practice reinforces a positive mindset and keeps you motivated. As you continue to practice mental rehearsal, you'll find that your confidence grows and your ability to manifest your desires strengthens. The key is to remain consistent and committed to the process. Consider the story of a successful athlete who employs mental rehearsal as a key part of their training. Before every competition, they visualize themselves performing flawlessly, feeling the adrenaline, and crossing the finish line. This practice not only prepares them physically, but also mentally, creating a powerful sense of expectation that enhances their performance. In conclusion, the Stoic art of mental rehearsal empowers us to shape our reality through the power of imagination. By visualizing our desired outcomes and engaging in detailed mental rehearsals, we can program our minds for success and align our energy with our goals. Remember that your imagination is a powerful tool for creation. By using it intentionally and consistently, you can manifest your dreams and live a life that's truly extraordinary. So, as you move through your journey, tap into the power of your imagination. Visualize your goals, rehearse your success, and watch as the universe unfolds its magic in your life. Lesson 6. The Art of Surrender, Finding Peace in Divine Flow. Imagine yourself standing on a bustling street in Philadelphia, surrounded by the sounds of city life, the honking cars, the chatter of pedestrians, and the distant melodies of street performers. You've been working tirelessly on a project that you believe could change the course of your career. Yet, despite your best efforts, things don't seem to be coming together as you had hoped. The stress is mounting and anxiety grips you as you worry about the project's success. In moments like this, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless, as though you're fighting against a tide that just won't budge. However, the Stoics offer us a profound lesson in the art of surrender, an essential practice that can lead to inner peace and a deeper connection with the flow of life. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the understanding that true happiness comes from within, not from external circumstances. Seneca, a prominent Stoic thinker, famously stated, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This wisdom invites us to let go of our attachment to specific outcomes and instead find contentment in the present moment. Surrendering does not mean giving up on our dreams or resigning ourselves to fate. Rather, it involves releasing our need to control every aspect of our lives. It's about recognizing that some things are simply beyond our power and that true peace comes from accepting what we cannot change. Let's return to the scene in Philadelphia. As you stand there, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, you take a deep breath and decide to embrace the art of surrender. You remind yourself that you've done everything within your power to make this project a success. You've put in the hours, gathered the resources, and sought advice from mentors. Now, it's time to trust the process and let go of the need to control the outcome. This shift in perspective can be transformative. By surrendering to the flow of life, you create space for new opportunities and insights to emerge. Instead of resisting the current, you learn to navigate it with grace, trusting that you are being guided toward your highest good. The act of surrender aligns beautifully with the Stoic principle of acceptance. Acceptance is not passivity, it's an active choice to embrace the present moment as it is. It means acknowledging your feelings of fear or uncertainty but not allowing them to dictate your actions. Instead, you focus on what you can control, your thoughts, intentions, and responses. To cultivate the art of surrender in your own life, consider the following actionable steps. Practice mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing to bring your awareness back to the present moment. When you find yourself caught in a cycle of worry or anxiety about the future, take a moment to pause, breathe, and center yourself. This practice helps you cultivate awareness of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Embrace acceptance. Accept that you cannot control everything. Some circumstances are simply beyond your influence, and that's okay. By acknowledging this truth, you can let go of the pressure to force outcomes and instead focus on what you can influence. Cultivate gratitude. Shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life. Practicing gratitude helps you appreciate the present moment and the blessings that surround you. Each day, take time to reflect on what you are thankful for, no matter how small. Let go of expectations, release attachment to specific outcomes and timelines. Understand that life unfolds in its own way and time. By letting go of rigid expectations, you open yourself to the possibilities that may arise, even if they differ from your original plans. Connect with your inner self. Spend time in quiet contemplation, meditation, or prayer to connect with your inner wisdom. This connection allows you to tap into your intuition and trust that you are being guided toward the right path. Take inspired action. While surrendering to the flow of life, don't forget to take inspired action toward your goals. This means being proactive while also remaining open to new opportunities that may present themselves along the way. Trust that the universe will provide what you need in the right time. Reflect on your experiences. After practicing surrender, take time to reflect on your experiences. What did you learn from letting go of control? How did it feel to embrace acceptance? This reflection deepens your understanding of the art of surrender and reinforces its value in your life. As you practice the art of surrender, you may find that you experience a newfound sense of peace and clarity. Imagine how freeing it would feel to release the burdens of worry and fear, allowing your true self to shine through. Consider the story of Deepak Chopra, a modern-day author and advocate for alternative medicine who often speaks about the field of infinite possibilities that surrounds us. He explains that when we align ourselves with the universe's flow and release negative blocks, we can tap into its abundant resources and manifest our deepest desires. Deepak's teachings emphasize the importance of surrendering to the present moment and trusting in the divine order of life. In conclusion, the Stoic art of surrender is a powerful practice that can lead to inner peace and fulfillment. By letting go of the need to control outcomes and embracing acceptance, we create space for growth, new possibilities, and deeper connections with ourselves and the world around us. Remember that surrendering is not about giving up, it's about trusting the process and finding peace in the flow of life. As you navigate your journey, embrace the art of surrender. Let go of the struggle, trust in the divine flow, and watch as your life unfolds in beautiful and unexpected ways. Lesson 7. Choose joy now. Happiness as your manifestation superpower. Imagine this. It's a beautiful spring day in San Diego, and you find yourself walking along the beach, the sun warming your skin, and the sound of waves crashing against the shore filling your ears. You take a moment to pause and appreciate the beauty around you, feeling a sense of peace and contentment wash over you. Yet, amidst the tranquility, a nagging thought creeps in. What if I don't succeed in my endeavors? What if my dreams remain unfulfilled? In our fast-paced world, it's easy to become consumed by worries about the future, often allowing those worries to overshadow the simple joys of the present moment. However, the Stoics teach us a valuable lesson about the transformative power of joy and its crucial role in the manifestation process. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the understanding that happiness is not contingent upon external circumstances. Instead, true happiness is a choice we make every day, a decision to focus on the positive aspects of our lives regardless of the challenges we face. As the Dalai Lama wisely stated, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. When we cultivate joy within ourselves, we create a powerful foundation for manifesting our desires. Joy is not merely a fleeting emotion, it is a state of being that attracts positive experiences and opportunities. By choosing joy, we align ourselves with the energy of abundance, making it easier to attract the outcomes we desire. Let's explore how this principle applies to our daily lives. Consider the story of Maya, a 40-year-old marketing executive in Atlanta who found herself feeling unfulfilled in her career. Despite her success, she often felt drained and dissatisfied, constantly chasing the next promotion or recognition. One day, while attending a mindfulness workshop, she was introduced to the concept of choosing joy as a practice rather than a reaction to external circumstances. Maya began to implement small changes in her daily routine. Each morning, she set aside time to reflect on what she was grateful for, focusing on the positive aspects of her life. She started her day with a gratitude journal, jotting down 3 things she appreciated, from the support of colleagues she worked with to the beautiful sunrise outside her window. As she practiced gratitude, Maya noticed a shift in her mindset. She began to view her work as an opportunity to contribute and collaborate rather than simply a means to an end. By choosing to focus on the joy of her efforts, she found renewed passion in her job. This shift in perspective not only improved her overall happiness but also positively influenced her performance at work. Maya's experience exemplifies the Stoic belief that happiness is a choice. When we consciously choose to focus on the good in our lives, we cultivate a positive mindset that opens the door to greater opportunities. This is especially important when it comes to manifestation. To harness the power of joy as your manifestation superpower, consider the following actionable steps. Practice gratitude daily. Make gratitude a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Each morning, take a few moments to reflect on what you're thankful for. This simple practice can shift your focus from lack to abundance, creating a positive foundation for your day. Engage in joyful activities. Identify activities that bring you joy and make time for them regularly. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, engaging in hobbies, or enjoying nature, prioritize the things that uplift your spirit. Choose positive thoughts. Be mindful of your inner dialogue and consciously choose to focus on positive thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, challenge them with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths and the abundance that surrounds you. Surround yourself with positivity. The people we spend time with can significantly impact our mindset. Surround yourself with positive, supportive individuals who uplift and inspire you. Their energy can help reinforce your own commitment to choosing joy. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Each step forward is a victory that deserves recognition. Celebrating your progress reinforces a positive mindset and motivates you to continue pursuing your goals. Practice mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness practices to cultivate present moment awareness. When you focus on the here and now, you can fully appreciate the beauty of life as it unfolds rather than worrying about what lies ahead. Let go of perfectionism. Release the need for everything to be perfect. Understand that life is a journey filled with ups and downs. Embrace the imperfections and learn to find joy in the process rather than fixating solely on the end result. As you implement these practices, you'll find that joy becomes a powerful tool for manifestation. The more you choose to focus on joy, the more you align yourself with the energy of abundance. Consider the research in positive psychology that highlights the happiness advantage. Studies show that when we cultivate a positive mindset, we become more creative, productive, and resilient. This means that happiness is not just a byproduct of success, it is a precursor to it. By choosing joy, you set yourself up for greater success in all areas of life. In conclusion, the Stoic philosophy teaches us that happiness is a choice, a conscious decision to focus on the positive aspects of our lives. By cultivating joy and gratitude, we create a powerful foundation for manifesting our desires. Remember that your happiness is not dependent on external circumstances. It comes from within, and it is a superpower that can attract the life you envision. So, as you move forward, choose joy now. Embrace the beauty of the present moment, celebrate your journey, and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Your dreams are waiting to manifest, and your joy is the key to unlocking them. As we wrap up this exploration of Stoic philosophy and its transformative power in our lives, let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights we've uncovered throughout our journey. From the butterfly wisdom that teaches us the importance of detachment, to the understanding that our thoughts and emotions shape our reality through the Stoic law of attraction. Each lesson has provided us with valuable tools for personal growth and empowerment. We began by recognizing how chasing our goals can sometimes push them further away. By embracing the Stoic principle of doing our best and then letting go, we learned to balance effort with acceptance. This balancing act allows us to approach our aspirations with clarity and confidence, free from the weight of anxiety. Next, we explored how embodying our desires through mental rehearsal can create a powerful alignment with the energy of abundance. The practice of visualizing our goals helps us program our minds for success, allowing us to attract the experiences we wish to manifest. We then reflected on the Stoic path of upliftment, discovering that obstacles can serve as stepping stones toward growth. By embracing challenges with a mindset of resilience and acceptance, we empower ourselves to navigate life's uncertainties with grace. Understanding the origins of our desires became another crucial aspect of our journey. By engaging in self-reflection and examining our motivations, we learned to differentiate between authentic aspirations and those shaped by external pressures. The art of surrender was a pivotal lesson, teaching us that true peace comes from letting go of the need to control every outcome. When we trust in the divine flow of life, we create space for new possibilities to emerge. Finally, we concluded with the powerful reminder that happiness is a choice. By choosing joy in the present moment, we enhance our ability to manifest our desires and attract abundance into our lives. As you move forward, remember that you are not separate from what you seek. Your desires, dreams, and aspirations are all part of the beautiful tapestry of life. Embrace the Stoic principles we've discussed and apply at least one in your daily routine this week. Whether it's practicing gratitude, engaging in mental rehearsal, or embracing the art of surrender, take that step toward aligning with your true self. If you found value in this episode, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends and family. Your support helps us reach more seekers of wisdom and build a community dedicated to personal growth and Stoic philosophy. Thank you for being a part of this exploration. May your path be filled with joy, abundance, and effortless manifestation. Until next time, keep shining your light and remember that what belongs to you will naturally find its way to you.